in Krabi province, going towards Krabi, and let me see, we got the Lane Bay going that way, Ao Nang Beach directly this way. So we're basically driving towards Ao Nang, and we got the limestone cliffs already, and yeah, it's pretty beautiful. And I think I remember I've been here before, and I didn't have a rental car at that time, so it was pretty interesting at that time. Just when I went to the airport, and I was like, wow, this is some really cool stuff everywhere. Now I'm able to drive and see it for myself. So let's stay tuned, and I'll show at least about 10 minutes of it. So they sell clothes on the side there. Okay, we're in Phuket, and we're going to be filming and showing you lots of video footage, so just keep checking it out. And what else can I say but that? Like, subscribe, and make some comments below. Yeah! So here we are, driving towards Ao Nang, which is in Krabi. So we're just on this kind of country road, and you can see the beauty of the limestone cliffs everywhere. I will just kind of show you what it looks like. It's actually one of the things I remember most is just the little bit of time I went from the airport to Krabi to Ao Nang, and just kind of surprised at the beauty of this area. So I'm glad that I'm back. I'm renting a car, drove all the way from Phuket. It took about 3 hours, which is not too bad, really. It's only about 1 p.m. and started about 9 o'clock, I think, and I hung out a little bit in a town that you might have saw in the previous videos. I got there for about an hour. So anyways, this is a little taste of the road of Krabi. Driving, there's not, I drove all the way from Phuket, and there's not that much road traffic, so it's easy to go, but some fast drivers, but the roads are pretty nice, so I didn't really have any issues about that at all. This is city, so we're not in Ao Nang for sure, but we're in some small town on the way to Ao Nang. So actually these small towns are kind of interesting, especially when they're sandwiched in the mountains like this one is. It's funny, there's like kind of a film of dirt on the ground, and then that car has a lot of dirt on it as well. Okay, let's try to get around that so we can get back in this lane. 7-Eleven to the side. Krabi. Which way is Ao Nang? I guess we'll take our chances and go left because it goes towards Krabi, so. When in doubt, just go towards Krabi because you can still get to Ao Nang from there, but if you want to get too far the other way. Okay, so it looks like I'm still about 20 kilometers away, so I'm showing you on the map exactly where I am, so there you go. So we're kind of going towards Ao Nang, but we're still quite a ways away, but we are in the area, so you can kind of see what it looks like in the countryside roads. And I'll turn the camera to get a little bit closer as well. I don't know if you can see that. It says Koh Kwang, and then it says Sea View, but it's also Koh Kwang Beach. So we're just gonna jump down here to Koh Kwang Beach, which is north of Ao Trang, and just kind of show you the beach real quick. So I think over there is Ao Trang, all those rocks out there. And over here, this beach, there's a ship right up here. We saw an immigration car going over there as well. And I don't know, I wonder if Phuket might be over there. I don't know, I'm not really sure. Could be. But we're gonna be going over there in a little bit, but I was driving down the road, and then I kind of ended up here. I didn't expect to. I took the wrong way, I started going up the coast a little bit, and then I came up to this spot, and I was seeing limestone cliffs along the way. I was thinking I could just label this as a beach, but I think I'm gonna then there's some resorts and such like that too. So I'm gonna keep on filming, but we're on the coastline anyways. So yeah, that's the Koh Kwang coastline, and the road comes right up here, and then there's quite a few little resorts and such as well. I saw a condo. I was going to turn around and go back because I saw I was going the wrong way, and then I was like, yeah, there's a condo here? Like, I'm kind of went off the track here, and then I end up in this area called Koh Kwang Beach. But yeah, there's a Rich Cafe. There's went by a reggae bar in this area too, which is tons of them in Phuket. Let's see if I can see that again. I'm sure I will. See if we get around this one. There's a reggae bars coming up a little bit. There's massage, tourist information. So yeah, it looks like there's a little reggae bar right there. So small, I guess you probably didn't really see it. But anyways, I'm still driving towards Ao Nang in Krabi province, and I just happened to kind of do this little excursion that was unintended, but and we still see some limestone cliffs, of course, but we also see some condos over here, I think, as well, at sea condominium. That's where I almost turned around, and then I realized I was like right next to the ocean. So anyways, we'll tune in again when we get closer to Ao Nang. Okay, so this is actually a beach north of Ao Nang, and I'm just kind of doing some excursions on my way to Ao Nang because look at that. Because why not? It's like a nice waterfront to be walking on right here anyways, and a nice beach. I think I remember driving by this before a long time ago. I went through the airport and they had to pick up different people, and I came through here and I was like, wow. I realized I hadn't really seen anything because there was like more to Krabi than I thought. I thought I saw Krabi and Ao Nang, and then I saw the bulk of it. And then this one right here reminds me how cool stuff is around here. I'm gonna run across and film a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna like doing all kinds of different stuff than I planned, but this is this beach. It goes all the way down that way. All the way down that way. And so you got tons of stuff to kind of sit back and relax around here. All these shades and trees. We're going to keep on going towards Ao Nang, but you can also see the skyline too. So let's keep on going that way. Okay, so yeah. So we'll keep filming a little bit more because this is kind of interesting spot. I do remember this from before. Yeah, I remember I was going to the airport and they picked up different people around the whole area, and they came by here and I was like, wow, this is it's really peaceful and just kind of gentle and kind of cool. Got some development over here, like little stuff across the street, right? So just those are probably like little bars or restaurants. Night market right there. So you got different stuff along the coastline here. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see hotels. Yep, Krabi. It's also very popular. Sometimes there's people I know that prefer Krabi to Phuket, and vice versa as well, I guess. But it is pretty beautiful when you see these boats in the water next to the giant cliff like that. I spent 2 weeks in Phuket just driving around and saw all kinds of cool stuff, and now I'm over here and I'm like, dang, probably should have drove over here and came a little sooner. I have to be back at the airport. I got about less than 48 hours and I'm leaving Thailand, so I'm gonna try to be, I'll be creating content up until then though, for sure. Okay, we'll show you when we get to Ao Nang. Okay, so we officially made it to Ao Nang. Just check out. So we got all these tourist stuff in here. We even got a Mexican place right here, Gringos, Tex-Mex. That looks pretty tasty. And I guess we'll end at the beach. Yeah, welcome to Ao Nang. You can see the mountains up there as well. So there's Ao Nang Beach. And I'm gonna hold other video with Ao Nang, so we made it. I have some clips, so we'll walk that way in a minute. Alright, so you've been seeing lots of stuff about Phuket in Thailand. I'm gonna keep on filming, so just keep on watching the channel. Alright, let's go check it out. I'm gonna go over there and go to that sign.